Hey everyone, I thought it'd be a fun idea to react to my very first YouTube video that I posted, and it's been around 3 years now since I posted this, and I just thought it'd be fun and talk about a few of the things that you guys might not have noticed, or maybe you guys did. Let me know in the comments if you guys did, or what your thoughts were on the different little things. So without further ado, let's get started. So there's a few things to cover here. One, Guatemala is pretty much that green. It rains a lot there and it's really pretty, but it rains like half of the year and then it's dry for the other half of the year. So this was obviously when it was raining, very green. I didn't have to do a lot of color adjustments on it. The other thing you guys might have noticed, or maybe not, was the caterpillar that comes in. He happened to just come by when we were filming. We're like, it'd be kind of cool to have in there. And but if you notice in the shots beforehand, there's no caterpillar, no hand. It'd be really fun to do the tiny violinist again in the future, at least on a few videos, but the amount of work that has to go into it. I've been doing a lot of testing on my channel, and it's definitely visible that if you do a simple video and put it out there, you could get exactly the same amount of views as a more produced video. And these would take literally so much time to put all the different layers in and to film it and the different angles. So it's something I'm definitely down to do in the future, but it's definitely a lot of work to do them. Anyway, let's keep going, and I'm going to go back a little bit here. There's a little caterpillar. It was kind of interesting because if I remember correctly, we did it on like blue plastic or something. And then we just put that layer on top of there because that would have been difficult to write that out correct the first time. I remember doing that. That was a lot of fun, and my dad was the one writing it out. So my parents have always been very supportive with my videos, and I can't be grateful enough for that. So, oh, by the way, before I keep going, the little theme there played. That one's a lot of fun. Maybe I should do a full video of maybe adapt that theme or something. I don't know. Let me know in the comments. It's funny because I remember editing these on my mom's computer, and they took so long to render, and I was just learning how to compose, just learning how to do video editing, and I remember this composition actually took me like at least a few months to work out because I did not know how to use the programs. I was using a really simple program, which made it very difficult. And the video editing too, all of it was a lot of practicing. I think I did a test. I might have to publish that sometime, a test video before this one to get it even close. So that's how come this one came out pretty decent. I mean, it's not great, but it's not that bad, you know, for a starting video in my mind. But yes, the composition and the violin tone and everything definitely needed a lot of work. I was actually using a $15 guitar pickup to record the audio on this one for the violin, and I remember having a lot of issues with it. Again, it was my first video. You live and you learn. I feel like it's improved a lot from then till now. The whole mix is peaking and everything. Again, my first video, so here we go. So if you guys notice, like underneath the violin or around my hair, it's blue. Now, at a certain point, I learned that green screen is actually a lot easier to deal with when it comes to keying it out. Keying means, if you don't know, it's getting rid of the background so that you're able to put yourself in locations like this. And yeah, I was using blue at this point, so it would have blended in better if I had used green screen. But again, just one of those learning things. I think I did this for several videos. I'm not sure at what point I learned that green screen was a whole lot better, but I wish I'd have learned it earlier because I used blue plastic and tried blue cloth. I was testing out a bunch of different stuff. So. And the double stops, they are real. I do play double stops. My dad is always pushing me to play double stops. The recent song that I did had double stops in it. What was it? The sea shanty one. I like playing double stops in fast motion, so I'm sure you guys will see more of that on future songs. I used to always do a little funny part at the end of my videos. At least what I considered funny. You guys can tell me if you guys actually found it funny or not at the end of my videos. Maybe I'll go back to that at some point just for history's sake.
Oh no, here she comes again!
I'm gonna stop there for a second. So if any of you guys were wondering how he did this, I remember Olafa, that was my dog at that point. I'm not really sure what happened to her. There was a time period where I had I have to say a dog every 2 or 3 weeks because I kept on rescuing one and it would die. And I would rescue one and it would die. And in Guatemala, they've got markets and stuff where they'll sell dogs, little dogs, really cheap because they're just trying to get rid of them. They'll sometimes come in very bad condition or with lots of worms, different things, lots of different issues. I was really bent on getting a rescue dog, not just going out and finding a dog in really great condition. So I had a dog and then we'd give it medicine and stuff and it would die, or it would just die in a few days from when I got it. So I was really bummed out. But then finally for my birthday, Elizabeth, my sister, got me Chaika, which is the dog, the little Chihuahua I have now. She's been a great companion to have. She's always here on my lap when I'm working and stuff. So I'm not sure what happened to Olafa, but she might have found a better home. I'm not sure. But I remember having a lot of fun with her. We held chicken or something so that she would come running. And then for the slobber, if I remember correctly, my dad was dumping water on me at the same time to give it that effect.
Oh no, here she comes again!
If you look at the collar here, it's actually invisible, and you just see the little, I think they're little gems or a little piece of metal or something going around, and you don't actually see the color of the collar. So it looks, if you look at it right, it looks like her head's chopped off because of her collar, I think, was blue or green. And I actually didn't notice it until I was about to publish the video, and then I was really worried about it, but now I'm just why was I so worried about that? No one's even probably noticed. Let me know if you guys notice this stuff down below, because it'd be fun to just know. I've always remembered doing the lines and stuff over and over, so I think this one was
oh no, here she comes again!
Oh no, here she comes again! And if you look at the video closely, there's so many little things that are either funny or that got missed, or different things like that. But if you look at my face, I'm aimed in a different direction completely, and but I don't think a lot of people noticed. Okay, so
hey there, I hope you enjoyed this video. I'm really glad to get this first.
The end card was so cringy. I remember trying to read it over and over and over, and my sister Elizabeth was holding up the piece of paper and trying to read it off to me and everything, and I was so nervous in front of the camera. I think I've gotten a little bit better, but it's always difficult talking to the camera. You guys gotta remember, right now I'm talking to a camera and I'm imagining you guys out there, but it's not the same as talking to a real person. So, but this was pretty cringy. I think I've gotten a little better since then.
Really glad to get this first video out. There are many things that all need to come together to make it all happen.
There are many things that all need to come together to make it. That just sounds so scripted, and it was. It was a piece of paper, like I said. It was.
I have a lot of other fun videos in the works, so I would be very grateful if you would share this with a friend through Facebook, Twitter, or other social channels. Also, for a great low-cost way of supporting the Tiny Violinist and receiving special rewards, see the Patreon link below. Thanks again for watching. I hope to see you soon. In the meantime, think tiny.
So there you guys have it. I think the videos have gone a little way towards improving, at least. And I think they'll keep on improving. My camera presence hopefully is getting slightly better. I want to do more types of videos like this. Let me know what you think of this type of video, because I think it'd be kind of fun to do different things like practicing a song or composing a song or something in a certain amount of time. I've been thinking of different ideas. If you guys have video ideas, leave those in the comments and I'll be sure to check them out. And if you guys want to watch my last highly produced video, it was Wellerman Sea Shanty. You guys can check that out. It'll be somewhere over here. Thank you guys for watching as always, and I will see you guys soon. In the meantime, think tiny.